This video is an introduction to plugins. Plugins are really powerful. They allow you to extend the functionality of your website without really having to know anything about computer programming. So we'll take a look at the dashboard here, and we can take a look at the install plugins, the ones that come with the default installation. We can see there's already a couple here, which we'll talk about later in the course. So let's say we wanted to extend the functionality of our website. We wanted to add a forum to our website. Then we could kind of do a little bit of research and find out which plugin would be really good for that purpose. And there's many plugins that are available for adding a forum to your website. The secret is finding the one that is the best, the one that has the best reviews, the one that is used the most. So let's do a little bit of that research. If we go to the actual WordPress.org site, and if you choose plugins, you can do a search. And if I type in forums, you can see a list of plugins will come up here, and they all have different ratings and download amounts. Really, what's important is how many downloads and the average rating. It may have an average rating of 5, but if it's only been downloaded one time, then that information is not really useful. So you want to look for the plugins that have a lot of downloads and good average rating. So to help you with that, it's often good just to go to Google and just do a search. Here I'm doing a top plugins WordPress forums, and I came up with about 5 or 6 bloggers who have put that information out there for you to use. So I'm going to click on top 5 forum plugins and see what this blogger has to say. And here you come up with a list of recommendations from that blogger. And bbPress I know is a good one, and that's the one I used on my class website. So I'm going to go back to the WordPress plugin repository here. I'm going to type in bbPress, and I just click on this plugin. I go to the bbPress plugin, and what I'm interested in is the ratings and the downloads. And you can see it has a 4.3 out of 5 stars and over 1 million downloads. Very good. And it's also been updated most recently, so we know it's going to be compatible with our new version of WordPress, so that's good. We also want a plugin that's going to be updated regularly. And so let's go back to our website, and we can just add that plugin, bbPress, and just click Add New. I can actually do a search from here too, as well as I did a search from my WordPress.org site. I can also do that same search right from my website as well. I can search plugins. So I'm going to search for the bbPress one, which I know is good. And once it comes up here, then all you have to do is click the Install Now link. I'm going to click that. Are you sure you want to install this plugin? Yes, I do. Now it's being installed, as you can see, and I can activate that plugin to make it active on my website. So currently it's not active, but it is listed in my installed plugins here. So now you can see it's installed. I can activate it, and you notice some changes here in your dashboard. For one, you get this kind of welcoming message in your dashboard, and it has some information about how to change the settings if you want to tweak it yourself. And it also has a new menu item has been added to the left side here, which allows you to create a new forum and also to list all the forums that you have. So I'm going to create a new forum just to show you how easy this is, and I'm going to call it Help. Post here to get help. I'm going to publish this forum, and if I go to list all my forums, And here we go. I have one forum listed. If I go back to my website, do I see if I can see my forum? Actually, I don't see any forums on my website here. So what you have to do with plugins is usually have to actually do a little bit of reading on how to set up to get it visible on your website, or how to change the settings. So you have to usually read about the individual plugins and find out more of how to incorporate it into your website. And basically they all pretty well use what's called shortcodes. So you have to create a page of where you want to put the forum. So I have currently 2 pages on my website. I have home, sample page, and I want to create a new page for my forums here. So let's go back to the dashboard and create a new page. I'm going to add a new page, and I could call that page community or forums, whatever I wanted. So I'm going to call it forums, and you could, now at the bottom here you have to put in what they call a shortcode. And basically a shortcode is telling the plugin, please put me here on your website. So where you want the plugin to be working is where you put the shortcode. And shortcodes look something like this. They're usually in brackets and have the name of the shortcode. So bbpress forum, I want it to appear on this page, the forums page, so I put the shortcode here. I publish this page. Go back to my site, and now you can see I have another page. If I click on forums, you can see now I have a forum application that's been added to my site. In just 10 minutes I've added a forum to my website. If I was to build that by scratch, having to program a forum, it may take me like 2 or 3 days. So you can see how powerful plugins are. They allow you to extend the functionality of your website quite quickly.